Hey, what's up everybody? Jessica here coming at you from Devereaux, and today we're going to walk through the Propeller Ads built-in tracking platform. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. Go ahead and logged in. Alright, so we've dived into my computer. I've gone ahead and logged into the platform, and I have an alarm going off. Alright, so we've gone ahead and logged into the platform or the dashboard for Propeller Ads. So I would say it's pretty straightforward. It could be a little bit more comprehensive, a little bit more advanced, so that's why you'll have to supplement with another tracker. And I am testing tons of trackers with push traffic to kind of figure out which one will help you optimize. Obviously, code-wise and volume is going to be our favorite, but I do like to keep our options open. So if you are one of those people who like to explore your options before you take a step into investing into a tracking system, then you'll probably want to utilize the built-in tracking that is available for you in Propeller Ads. So therefore, whenever you set up your campaign and whenever you start to run traffic, you'll get everything at a glance on how your campaign is performing. So at the top, it'll show you how much you've spent per day. And then right here, you'll see how many impressions, so how many times your ad has been shown. And if you happen to be running what's called an on-click campaign with Propeller Ads, which is something similar to like pop unders, then it'll also be how many times your ad is clicked. So it's a little different. And then here we have how many times your push notification has been clicked. So this isn't your landing page, this is your actual push notification. And then here is going to be how many conversions have been made. So just one little thing here just to keep note of is there are occasions where you will have some delayed reporting because it's a server-to-server post back. There's a possibility that the information may not be passed back to the traffic source from the affiliate network and then from the tracker. And that is something that we have experienced sometimes. So setting up a third-party tracker, you have to make sure that everything is in place. Otherwise, all your data here will not be represented correctly. So once you have all your information at a glance here, in these three categories, then you can look at your click-through rate to kind of get an idea of how your push notifications are performing. Then this is going to be the rate in which you're spending on your campaign. So if it's CPC or CPM for cost per 1,000 impressions, it'll be represented right here. And then the rate that you're paying per click or per 1,000 impressions that you have placed for your bid will be right here. And then you can look at how much the cost is total throughout the duration of your campaign. So whenever you need to drill down your data and kind of analyze and kind of get a direction of where you're going, then you go to the actual dashboard. So this is going to be where all your information is going to be pushed back after you set up your tracking from your tracking settings, which I showed in another video. So as far as this, the same information will show over here, except for now you can see your cost per acquisition for, if I'm not mistaken, every 100 clicks. So let me go ahead and let's go back 30 days. So we've been running a few campaigns. This is our testing platform where we like to see how things will do. So as you can tell, so for this one, with one of Collins, his CPA was around $9. So that's not a campaign that we most likely pursued with a low click-through rate right here. But then you can see one where we were getting tons of conversions, and you can see how much we spent, how much we went in for the bid for that particular geo, our click-through rate, our conversion rate, and all that stuff. And then here's another one. So you can kind of get an idea of what you see at a glance. So you can keep track of how much you're spending and things like that per click. So if you dive into each particular campaign really quick, hold on one second. You can then look at your zones, your creatives, the device type, device, browser, mobile internet service provider, connection, operating system type, language, and user activity. Alright, so you probably won't use user activity a lot because you should be separating your user activity. Language is something to look into if you have a global offer. Operating system type is a good one. This is a good one. That's a good one. But this device type is pointless whenever you're doing push notifications because you can only promote to Android on Propeller Ads anyway. Or is it device type? Is this what I'm referring to? Yeah, I think so. And then the other one is like mobile versus desktop, which you already know. So let me go back. Can I go back let's go to last month. I think I have to go to another campaign because that wasn't running last month, but this one was. So if we look into this one, whenever you're ready to start optimizing your campaigns, you go into the zones, okay? And the reason why we recommend having a tracker is because you can filter your results. But this one is just going to show you by priority which zone got the most impressions, and by logic, that's most likely going to be the one that's going to cost the most if you're going by cost per click, because that's probably the zone that has gotten the most clicks compared to your other ones. But it's just easier to look at all of this in a tracker. So whenever you're ready to come in, here are going to be the zone IDs. So you can see, and these don't mean anything, it's just how Propeller Ads has all of their publishers listed in their database. The impressions per zone, how many clicks you've received, so you can kind of gather the performance and how that zone is performing in your campaign. And then how many conversions have come from each zone, your click-through rate, your conversion rate, your rate that you're paying so this is going into the automated bidding and the real-time bidding situation that's going on in the back end. So this is going to be how through your campaign bid, how your money is being spent per zone, how much this zone has cost you throughout your entire campaign, and what your CPA is for each lead that you're paying for every 100 clicks, about how much you're paying for one lead. So that's how you would look at your data for zones. So we most likely excluded this one because we were getting 368 clicks, no conversions. So we had a good click-through rate, but our ad copy just did not link up or follow through with the landing page, so we got no conversions. So we ended up spending $9.20 on this zone, where that $9.20 probably could have been distributed to one of these two. So that's where you come in and optimize, and you would exclude that, right? And kind of go through the motions on all of this. So ideally, we just come in here and look at how many clicks we've received, compare that to the conversions, look at the click-through rate, the conversion rate, and then we move forward. And then you can do the same thing when it comes to your creatives. So you would just look and see specifically which one has retrieved your conversion. You can add your creative ID parameter to a third-party tracker if you'd like to look at it in a third-party tracker. We break down the title, the description that you use for each push notification, its current status. So you can't remove these disabled push notifications from the campaign, but you can definitely keep an eye on them, I guess. And you get the same exact data for each notification. And then if you would like to take action over here, instead of editing your campaign right here in the campaign area, then you can do so. Sometimes whenever you look at some criteria, it's not there because it's only going to last for 16 days, right? So I'll go to a few campaigns that I have been playing around with this week, and I will show you what that data looks like. So we'll go to one that I have stopped. I stopped this one. Okay, it's loading. All right, so as you can see, I would come in here, I'd take a look at my costs, kind of where I'm at with it. So this one was a whitelisting campaign, which is why the impressions are significantly lower. And so are my clicks, but my goal was to just get to 100 clicks. So I came here to look at that, make sure I got to that goal. I wound up being able to achieve 5 conversions, but don't get it twisted. It took me a couple days. And then, you know, all of my stats in relation to that. So, I would come down here, we look at the creatives, kind of figure out where we're at with where all of the conversions came in. I'd look at not the device type because I know it's mobile and I know it's Android. Hold on. I'd look at the browser to kind of get an idea of, you can look at the browser to get an idea of which ones you should include and exclude. Mobile internet service provider. So if there are multiple cell phone carriers, you can come here and as you can see, I excluded a few of them, but these are the ones that are included in my campaign because from my data, I noticed that they were the top converting ones from another campaign. And then here you can see where the connection type is. So I think I excluded broadband because I noticed that it wasn't converting, so you can see that. And then the operating system, you can get an idea of which Android version is performing the best. So if there happens to be a particular version that's taking up a lot of spend, so like I spent like what, $2 on, well, no, so yeah, this data's cool. So you don't want to eliminate these even though they have no conversions because they're newer versions. I guess you don't want to eliminate these folks either because those are still impressions that you could probably take advantage of. I just didn't get any conversions. All right, and then here is going to be your operating system type. So yeah, you got mobile again. That's why it's like some of this data is not really going to help you. This is why you need a third-party tracker. But overall, you can get a breakdown of the information they're receiving from the click IDs, from the affiliate networks, and then here would be the user activity I was testing. So let's see, we can take a look at this one where I'm testing multiple user activities, and you can kind of get an idea of which one you should eliminate from your campaign. So for example, for this one, I should probably be focusing more on low. It's interesting. Wasn't expecting that. All right, so that takes care of tracking in Propeller Ads. Let's take a look. Let me make sure I just went over everything. Yeah, I think I did. I think that was thorough enough. Alright, so if you like this video and learned something from it, make sure you hit that like button down below, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our upcoming content that we post for you on a daily basis.
Are you struggling with your affiliate marketing business or want to take things to the next level? Allow me to introduce you to Dice University. Dice University is the #1 affiliate marketing training platform in the world. Whether you're a beginner or an advanced affiliate marketer, Dice University offers you thousands of different videos with topics such as Facebook, volume, adplexity, and many more of your favorite topics. Step by step, you will learn the secret super affiliate ways to get the most out of each traffic source. Dominate each vertical with our detailed quick start guides. Are you ready to get started? Click the link in the description to sign up today.